Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick.
Amine.
And today we're going to talk about something that I guess I deal with maybe a little more than you do because I buy a lot of used records online. We're going to talk about how reliable online grading is as far as like record condition goes. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on the link down below and go check out the Vinyl Den Facebook group. You know, I know I say it every week, but it's a growing community where we kind of continue the music conversation. There's also a couple of other links down there. There's one for the Vinyl Den merch page. You want one of these cool Vinyl Den t-shirts. There's also sweatshirts on there. There's also a link for the Vinyl Den Patreon page. If you want to support the show, it's always greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give it the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we release new episodes. So ever since, I think really since the beginning of the pandemic, I guess really probably before then also, I've bought a lot of albums online through Discogs, probably a little less through eBay.
Yeah.
But I don't know, over the last several years, I bought quite a few albums online. And my thing has always been how consistent is record grading? Because I know I tend to kind of, I want to stay above VG plus.
Right, me too.
When it comes to record grading, I know I'd rather have something that's mint. But I know if it's VG plus, there's a little bit of leeway there. And if it's maybe a little less than VG plus, I'll kind of stay with it. I guess I should kind of go back. If you guys know what record grading is, it's very similar to other kind of grading scales out there. There's G for good, there's VG for very good. Then there's VG plus for like the high end, very good, almost near mint. Then there's near mint, and then mint is typically new, or near mint's normally new also. But So I try to stay on the higher end. I found personally to the record grading on Discogs, because you probably bought a lot of stuff. You bought some
I bought
stuff
several things off of Discogs, but the vast majority of what I bought has been brand new.
Okay.
So I dealt with online stores that sell through Discogs.
Gotcha.
So I haven't really had to deal with too much of the grading scenario, but I can say I'm probably more concerned about it based on how much I'm spending on the record.
Yeah, that's true. And when it comes to like Discogs, I tend to trust that grading system a little more than say eBay.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Discogs tends to be record dealers or record stores typically selling through there. With eBay, it tends to be kind of, even though a lot of stores do have eBay stores also, but a lot of the stuff I come across on eBay is from individual sellers.
Right.
So there tends to be a little more leeway as far, I think, as some of the stuff on eBay compared to maybe Discogs.
When I've looked at eBay, I've noticed even some sellers don't even put a grading on there.
A lot of them don't, yeah. I think the other thing is, comparing grading on Discogs versus eBay is when you put something up for sale on Discogs, you're not able to put up a picture of the actual item.
Right.
When you sell on Discogs, it's just the standard stock photo that whoever created the entry on Discogs, it's going to use that picture. Whereas on eBay, they're able to post pictures of the actual product. But you also kind of fall into some issues there. Also, when you have people posting pictures and claiming that it's the real item when it's not the real item. So there tends to be some issues there also that I think that's mainly why I try to stay away from buying albums on eBay. And I'm more... I try to stay with at least with stuff on Discogs because like I said, I think I feel more secure in what I'm buying on there.
For me, at least with eBay, if I'm going to buy something from eBay, and I do this with Discogs too, you always got to look at the seller too.
Yeah.
Look at the comments, things people have said about them. Kind of do a little bit of research on the people selling the product.
Yeah.
You have to with eBay specifically. And like I said, that because I've dealt with eBay forever, long before I was ever doing with Discogs.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to apply that to Discogs as well. That I think that helps to eliminate a lot of the risk.
Yeah, and I think that's a great tip as far as buying things off of both eBay and Discogs, but really with Discogs also, is looking at the comments and the reviews of the seller. And there's been albums that I've bought that from people that didn't have a lot of reviews on Discogs, and I wasn't spending a whole lot of money on it, so I figured I'd take a fly on it, and I ended up getting a good deal. The one that kind of comes to mind is I bought the Fall Out Boy box set a couple of years back because my son Jack was a big Fall Out Boy fan, and their first album was super expensive. You couldn't find it. If you wanted to buy it on vinyl, it was, $200-$300, but you could buy it in that box set, and that box set at that time was selling for between $150 and $200. And there was someone on Discogs that was selling it for, I want to say, $85, which was, obviously half
Huge
the cost.
deal, yeah.
Half the price of what it was going for. And the guy only had a couple of reviews on there. So I messaged him and was like, hey, is this legit? Can you send me a picture? And he did. He emailed me back a picture of the item and, said that he had actually had a couple of box sets that he got from a discount somewhere. I don't even remember what state he was in. But anyway, I think it was in California I got it from. But it was legit, and I bought it and got a great deal on it. So you can get those good deals. I always try to say, look, if you're going to spend more than, $50, $75, $100 on an album, definitely make sure you're, looking at reviews, looking at, other items on there, looking for similar items. And a lot of times, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And make sure you're asking for pictures of the item and try to get some more information also.
Me personally, I use eBay as a secondary source because, I actually, now that I think about it, I have not bought a single record. I bought CDs off of eBay, but not records.
Yeah.
I've never bought a record. But I bought a bunch of other things off eBay, and I have never had the level of quality in terms of service, too, and interaction, response, answering of questions that I get on Discogs.
Yeah.
The people on Discogs, they generally know what they're doing, especially if they have a good rating. Mm-hmm. So that's just my personal experience with the two. Doesn't mean I won't. But I'm always going to try Discogs first. Before I
that's kind of my go-to. And like I said, because generally with Discogs, I'm dealing with dealers. I'm dealing with, record collectors, people that have been dealing with records for decades. And A, they know what they're selling. B, they know how to package them. Because that's another big thing. That is something I've had issues with buying off of eBay. And I've not bought a whole lot off of eBay. Obviously, I bought a lot more off of Discogs. But I have had minor shipping issues with stuff from eBay. Not really damage to the album, but stuff where I've gotten the package, and I look at the package, I'm like, there's no way this thing is in good condition. I open it up, and it's okay on the inside, but I've gotten lucky a couple of times for sure. So I thought it was kind of interesting topic, to kind of gauge what everyone else thinks and feels out there. So drop us a comment down below and let us know what you guys think about whether or not you really feel like there is consistency in the grading from online retailers like Discogs, from eBay. I guess those are kind of the two big ones. Those are the
ones where you're really more likely to deal with used records where a grading system is necessary.
Yeah.
Because you really wouldn't need it with a new record, with a brand new record.
You can buy used records from record stores online also. But
true. But what I'm saying is like if it's original in packaging, it's not 30 years old. The grading system, I mean, like you're buying from Amazon, or Walmart,
which
or
I've actually bought used records from Amazon.
Have you?
Yeah.
I know you can, but I'm saying as a rule when you're buying like new stuff from online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, Target, that kind of stuff, they're not going to have a grading system because they're brand new.
Yeah, they're new. Yeah. So I guess there was also Reverb. I think it was Reverb was another one that you could buy used albums from. But I don't know. eBay and Discogs are the two main ones that I deal with. So I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. Well, that's all we got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Like I said before, drop us a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the online grading systems, whether or not you kind of follow them or think they're a lot of garbage. I don't know. I really haven't had any huge issues as far as like grading systems being off. But let us know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell. And that's all we got. Until next time.
Talk to y'all later.
Keep on spinning. Peace.